a stunt in which the gymnast turns completely over in the air without touching the apparatus with his or her hands. All around, a category of gymnastics that includes all of the events. The all-around champion of an event earns the highest total score from all events combined. Amplitude. The high or degree of execution of a movement. In general, the higher the salto or the more breathtaking the movements, the better the amplitude and the score. Apparatus. One of the various pieces of equipment used in gymnastics competitions. Arc is the body's curve backward position.
Back in, full out is a double salto with a full twist. The complete twist performed during the second salto. Code of Points is the official FIG rule book for judging gymnastic skills. Composition is the structure of a gymnastics routine. Each individual movement or skill is a building block. The arrangement of the moves in the exercises is called the composition of the routine. Deduction. Points taken off a gymnast score for errors. Most deductions predetermined, such as a 0.8 deduction for a fall from an apparatus or a 0.1 deduction for stepping out of bounds on the floor exercise. Dismount is to leave an apparatus at the end of a routine. It is usually done with a difficult twist or salto.
Execution. The performance of a routine, form, a style, and technique used to complete the skills constitute the level of execution of an exercise. Bent knees, forward, 2-point, and arc or loosely held body position are all examples of poor execution. FIG. The International Gymnastic Federation is recognized by the International Olympic Committee and is responsible for the governance of the sports of gymnastics on the international level. Flexibility, the range of motion through which a body part can move without feeling pain. Flick-flack, also known as flip-flop or back handspring, take off on 1 or 2 feet, jump backward onto hands and land on feet. This element is used in majority of tumbling passes on the floor exercise. Pull in, back out. A double salto with a full twist, the complete twist performed during the first salto.
Gaylord. On a high bar, a front giant into a 1 half front salto over the bar of regrabs, first done by U.S. gymnast Mitch Gaylord. Giant. A swing in which the body is fully extended and moving through a 360 rotation around the bar. So meaning we're gatuyok-tuyok lang yun sa bar. Half in, half out. A double salto with a half twist of the first salto and half twist of the second salto. So yes, as sa picture, kaan lang gid siya, balitok-balitok. Handspring. Springing on the hand by putting the weight on the arm and using a strong push from the shoulder can be done either forward or backward, usually a linking movement. So as you see the picture, ingana ang murag yang pag-execute. Keep. Movement from a position below the equipment to a position above until on the uneven bar, parallel bar or high bar. So matanawon nino sa picture murag giningana niya pag-execute.
Layout position, a stretch body position. So ang layout position is stretch imong body like kini stretch straight yang tiil. So that is layout position. So for Olympic order, the international competition order that is decided by the FIG. Olympic order for women is vault, uneven bars, balance, beam, and floor exercise. Men compete in the following order: floor exercise, pommel horse, steel rings, vault, parallel bars, and horizontal bar. Olympic order for rhythmic gymnasts is rope, hoop, ball, gloves, and ribbon. So Olympic order means katong panggamito nila or kiniilang gamiton nga mga butang sa pag kuan sa lang gymnast silang mga tricks. So, for the pike position, body bend forward more than 90 degrees at the hips while the legs are kept straight. So, unlike sa layout is straight imong kuan para straight sa tanan imong lawas. So, ang pike position is imong waist is mag-bend from 90 degrees and that is pike position. And for the pirouettes, changing direction or moving in a circular motion by twisting in the hand. Stand position. So pirouettes is katuning circular motion, magtuyok sila while straight ilang tiil and pinafor ang style silang tiil. So release, leaving the bar to perform a move before vigorous swing. So for the word release is magbuhi. So ilang pag release sa ilang kamot para ikuan nilang tricks. So that's all.
Stuck. Landing slang term used for when a gymnast executes a landing with correct techniques and no movement of the feet. Tuck. A position in which the knee and hips are bent and drawn into the chest. The body is folded at the waist. Twist. Not to be confused with a salto. A twist occurs when the gymnast rotates around the body's longitudinal axis defined by the spine. Virtuosity. The artistry or the degree of the rhythm and harmony display while a movement is executed. In general, the more flowing and seamless a series of skills appears to be, the greater the virtuosity and the higher the score. Yurchenko vault. Round-off entry into the board. Flick-flack onto the vaulting table and salto off of the vaulting table. The gymnast may twist on the way off.
A round-off is a move in gymnastics similar to a cartwheel, except the gymnast land with 2 feet placed together on the ground, instead of the 1 foot at a time, fixing the direction of arrival.
A dynamic turning movement with a push off one leg, while swinging the leg upward in a fast cartwheel motion into a 90-degree turn. Salto. Flip somersault with the feet coming up over the head body, rotating around the axis of the waist.
Scissor. A combination requirement in a competitive routine on the pommel horse, which combines cuts and undercuts. Sequence. 2 or more positions or skill which are performed together.